Hi library friends, Miss Becky here, and today I'm going to show you how to make various locker crafts for your locker this upcoming school year. To create your pencil holder, you'll need cardboard, craft foam, a magnet, scissors, paint, a paintbrush, and glue. Alright, so to make our pencil holder, we'll start by creating a cardboard box. If you got this kit from the library, you already have a pre-created cardboard box. If you're doing this from home, you can just grab a cereal box, turn it into a smaller box, and make sure you have an opening at the top. Now you can decorate this however you want. For my first one, I made it look like a pineapple by painting yellow squares on it and adding leaves with the craft foam. For this one, I'm going to do a slightly simpler design. I'm going to do a pattern of avocados because I feel very avocado-y today. So first, I'm going to paint the sides green just to add a little pop of color. Okay, now that my sides are nice and green, I'll start making my little avocados. Avocados are kind of teardrop shaped with a light green inside and a dark green outside. So I'm gonna make my inside parts and then add the little outside bits and avocado pits. All right, there's my avocados, and now the last step to finish off this pencil holder will be gluing this magnet on the back. You can use hot glue if you have it. That will be a little bit sturdier. But you can also just use Elmer's glue. You'll just want to make sure you really let the glue fully dry before you move it around too much or add any weight. So I'll just add that to the back right there. Gonna let it dry, and then again, there was my original pineapple sample, and here is my new avocado sample. To create our clothespin magnets, we'll need clothespins, craft foam, magnetic strips, Sharpies, scissors, glue, and you can also use, different colored Sharpies or markers or paint. Okay, so I really like making some type of figure on my magnet out of the craft foam, but you can also just paint your magnet plain or use Sharpies to color it and keep it simple, or just leave it absolutely plain for a very minimalist look. But since I'm doing an avocado theme today, I'm going to make an avocado. So I'll use this yellow foam for the inside of my avocado. Now I'm going to cut that out. So now I have that cut out. I'm going to glue it onto the green to help me determine how big my outside portion of my avocado should be. Okay, now I'm gonna cut this out and then we'll glue it on the clothespin. So now that it's all cut out, I will put the magnetic strip on the back of my clothespin. These magnetic strips are self-adhesive, so you just peel off the backing stick it on. Oh, it doesn't want to stick. So I'll use some glue. There we go. Now I'll flip it over and glue my avocado on the front. Forgot that was wet. Okay, now real quick, I'll show you if you wanted to do one that's a little bit more plain. You can just use some paint. And paint your clothespin. I'll use the same colors that I used for my pencil holder and kind of make a little avocado ombre. All right, so there we have the craft foam version and then just a painted version, but they also go well together for my overall avocado theme. Okay, for our dry erase board, what you'll need is a laminated piece of paper. And if you're doing this with a library kit, it comes with a laminated piece of paper. If you're doing this on your own at home, it might be easier to just go buy a basic whiteboard from the dollar store. And then we're gonna decorate it with various things. So I have some scrapbook paper, some craft foam, I have a magnet to put on the back of this so it can hang in my locker, and then scissors, a Sharpie, and glue. When it comes to decorating our whiteboard, we have a lot of options. This is one I've done in the past where I broke it down into a schedule by days, and you can do that by writing on your whiteboard in Sharpie, so then those days can't be erased, but the rest of it can. But today I'm gonna do something a little bit more simple. Okay, so today we're just going to use the scrapbook paper to kind of decorate the borders, and then I made another mini avocado out of craft foam that I'm just gonna put on the bottom, but I'm not gonna break it down into a schedule or anything like that. So I think what I'm gonna do is make little kind of triangles in all of the corners for this, and then glue my avocado on. So let's see. I think I can actually do is just cut the corners off of my scrapbook paper, and then to make sure that they all look the same, I'll use my first one as a guide because I could end up going at different angles and then it'll kind of look funny, so I want to make them nice and symmetrical. Do you like that? If you know, it's a motif to vintage photo albums where the pictures were held in by little paper corners. So I think I'll glue those there, and then glue that there, and then attach my magnet on the back. And this is my final product for my whiteboard. I have my corners glued on, my avocado glued on, and a magnet stuck to the back. All right, our last craft is a mirror. So we're just using a small square mirror, and we're going to decorate it by creating a border with scrapbook paper. So for this we'll need a small square mirror, a magnet, scrapbook paper, scissors, and glue. Okay, so I'm going to do a double layered border with these two pieces of scrapbook paper. I'm going to trim them both, glue them together, glue the mirror on, and then glue this magnet on, and I will show you the final product in 1 second. All right, this is my final product for the mirror. You can see I did a double border, glued it all together, and have a magnet glued on the back. All right, so here are my finished avocado locker crafts for today. I have my mirror, my clothespin magnets, my pencil holder, and my whiteboard. I like that I chose a consistent theme, but of course you are more than welcome to do things that are all in one theme or mix things up a little bit.